Gemini season is upon us, folks, and how's it gonna fare for you and your sign? Well, stick around. It's time for the freaking weekend. Welcome, everybody. It is Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. That's right. And when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for what? That's right. It is the freaking weekend. That's right. It is here. It is here. And not only that, but it's kind of like a pre-summer kickoff this weekend because this is Memorial Day weekend here in the States. And, you know, everyone's got Monday off. Well, some of us do. I know I do. I just take my days off on Mondays and it just happens to land on that day. But, yeah, it's kind of like the unofficial kickoff to the weekend. This is when, you know, people start their gardens. That's what I'm going to be doing, hopefully, if the weather permits. So I hope this finds you well and in the mood to get outside and go ahead and have some fun. Don't forget, if you want to get the whole lowdown on what's going on for you this weekend, check out the midweek reset, all right? So you know, if you are new here, this is how we do. This is a vibe check for the weekend. We don't get extensive like we do before. No clarifiers, no nothing like that. Straight up vibe check, okay? And we've got all your signs in the singing bowl here. And we pull them out one by one and we have fun. We take it light. Sometimes the message has to be strong. And, you know, it's whatever. We go with the flow here, guys, okay? So, as you can tell, I'm kind of like almost ADD with my sentences. Why? Because that Gemini energy is ramped up. And we've got the sun coming this weekend. Not only is it a first quarter in Virgo, okay? But we are also having the sun conjunct Uranus, and it's called Cazimi. When it's not, it amplifies the sun. Okay, it amplifies. It's not clouding it out. It's electric, like the electric shuffle. It's electric. I don't know how that song ever became as popular as it did, but it did. And what happened to it? Like I don't hear it anymore. It must have fell out of favor. I don't know. But anyway, that's what this weekend is. It's electric. All right. You may have some decisions and actions to take. You could be overcoming some obstacles on the world stage. Holy shit. Some things are coming out like, what? And that could be like with celebrities in the news, things that are going on in the world. I mean, like maybe more disclosure. I mean, with this kind of coming up here, I mean, them talking about the 4 known races on Fox, on the news. You know, we've got the Greys, we've got the Nordics, the 7-foot-tall kind of Swedish-looking people. We've got the insectoids that kind of look like praying mantises, and we've got the reptilians. I mean, they said it. There it is. That could be one of the many epiphanies and revelations that happen, okay? So just not this weekend. It's the stage is being set this weekend. So it's excitable energy. That's why I say go out and have some fun, get some sun, and ground. With all this electric energy, it's kind of like a big storm cloud. If it doesn't have a place to discharge, to let that lightning strike and discharge on the ground, it's going to just build and build and build, and then it becomes a superstorm, you know, and that's kind of how you can see it being a reflection of you. All right, so without further ado, let's see who's first on the freaking weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do it, and it's Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your freaking weekend. Let's get the vibe for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to get this reading for you. Let's see how this energy is going to be for you. Let's do the vibe check for Aquariuses. Let's see. Using some different decks today too, so that's cool. For this weekend. Ooh, all right. Okay, so Aquarius. Damn. All right. We got the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. Change this weekend. Definitely some change. Maybe a change of pace. The Page of Wands is giving you an opportunity for that. So take that, especially when it comes to relationships of all kinds, friendships, partnerships, work relationships, all of that. Four of Wands is celebrating. I really love that energy for the weekend. So maybe you're having a Memorial Day party. I almost said 4th of July. But maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're having some friends over. Maybe you're just doing it with you and your mate. It's okay. But I'm going to tell you, the Page of Wands also shows an energy of taking things way too seriously. And this weekend is a good time to just let loose. The Four of Wands shows harmony. The Lovers says, not only is it the Lovers card, but it's a decision, you know? I would do something different, okay? Not the same old, same old. All right, that card wanted to come out. Let's add some oracles to it. Again, excitable energy for this reading, I'm telling you. Yeah, wow, major stuff. Detach from things that have gone on this week or anything like that. And the Tower. Yeah, that's that Sun and Uranus right there for you. In Gemini, a fellow air sign. But this is a time to rebuild. Maybe you're doing some work around the home, okay? Something. Maybe you're looking at it as a lot of work and you don't have to. You know, you can change it and go, you know what? This is good. It feels good to work on the home. It really does. It really does, okay? So let's look at relationships. Because the Four of Wands and the Lovers kind of even show marriage, you know? Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles, so that's holding back. Maybe you're holding on to something that you need to detach from, especially when it comes to relationships, because this is a relationship-laden reading. The King of Cups is saying two things here. Number one, trust your intuition. And number two, in the event of things getting a little stormy for you, you keep your emotions in check, Aquarius. Don't flip out, all right? The Empress is beautiful energy. That's nurturing energy, taking care of things and yourself. And another three with the Three of Pentacles working together on something. Again, you could be like doing a lot of projects. It could be for work, it could be for home, but definitely. And maybe the both of you are working together. And I think this is a good time to kind of just have a good time. Okay? Very good, very positive here. All right, let's add a new deck here. Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. Oh boy. Let's see what they add to it. Again, first time using this on the air. We're live on the air. So let's see what we got for this. All right. Oh, we had a mystery card right there. All right, so let's do it. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. All right. Definitely says that in that reading. Don't hold back, you know? And for some of you, unavailable. Uh-oh. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Which one are you, Aquarius? Let's add to it. We're gonna get the Dead Inside deck, the Skulls deck, I guess we can call it. Yeah, so maybe that's what the rebuild and the detach from judgments, detach from somebody that's totally unavailable, you know? All right. It wasn't closure. Open ending, unanswered, emotional hangover. All right, so, and you see that volcano there. All right, so we need closure. Maybe that's what you're holding on to. Maybe that's what you need to understand, is that you have to accept that this isn't closure and it's fine. I got to move on because it's affecting me, okay? And over-explaining everything with anxiety, insecurity, and rambling. Yeah, and that, and this Gemini energy can definitely influence you there, so be aware of that, okay? I got a tendency to do that. I over-explain everything. I really don't need to, you know what I mean? But something we got to deal with. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Aquarius, and see. Yeah, okay. All right. Closing message is stop obsessing. You are not the center of the fucking universe. I've actually had to say that to a friend or two, mainly my ex-wife. you know, because she's a Taurus. And I was like, you know, the world doesn't revolve around you, you know, same kind of thing. And that's what the message is for you this weekend. Stop obsessing, just relax, get out there and have some fun, really, and make sure you're doing it with someone. All right. So Aquarius, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. I love you so much. Be safe. Have a good one. Don't hold back. This looks like good energy, so don't do this to yourself, you know? Party down, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's take you off the board. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see who's next, and it's Capricorn. What are we, going backwards or something? All right, Capricorn, welcome to your freaking weekend. Let's do it. Ooh. Wow, this one wanted to come out too. Yeah, look at that. Just like Aquarius's Page of Wands jumped right out. And it's already saying, change it up. You're taking shit way too seriously. Have some fun. Okay? Interesting. Yeah. All right, so if you want balance, you have to do these things. Number one, 8 of Swords. You're not stuck. You have to change your perspective. Very important for you to understand. You're not stuck in a situation, okay? King of Cups, you're too emotionally involved in it. Trust your intuition on this. And also, calm your emotions. And even in the face of stormy waters and stormy skies, keep up a positive attitude. And this shows with the wands, they're positive. The Page of Wands is saying you're taking things way too seriously, which has got you stuck, which has got you emotionally involved in this, and you need to change it. Bring back some joy. That will bring you balance. And the 8 of Wands is rapid change. So maybe plans will change for you this weekend. Not a problem. Don't be stuck in one kind of sided perspective, because that unbalances the scales here. You know what I mean? So again, maybe it's a balance of everything for you this weekend. So just be aware of that. Okay, let's get some oracles and see what we got. Yeah, focus on joy and stability. Absolutely. Instead of being stuck on that. Work on, I'm worthy of it. Work on your self-confidence. Again, sunlight. You see the yellow here, sunlight, solar plexus energy. And also sunlight in that card too. Dedicated effort. Put time and effort into things that'll pay off. Another 8. Interesting. 888, actually. Hallelujah. I knew there was angel numbers on here. Abundance, achievement, and staying focused this weekend. Yes, that brings balance. I'm telling you guys. All right, let's look at relationships. Yes, joy, stability, an opportunity. Yeah, look at that. More opportunities to feel secure in what you do. That's all you have to do. You want balance? I am safe. I am grounded. Get out and ground. I'm going to say that a lot this reading too, you know, especially when it comes to relationships. You've got 2 pages here. You have a couple opportunities to choose from. Maybe that's what you're stuck in. Time to release it, you know, so be aware of that, Capricorn. Now, I'm using a new deck, so a lot fall out, so I gotta stack that again. And this deck is the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. I thought this would be great for, you know, when we do the love readings. So I thought, what better way to introduce it but on the freaking weekend? All right, come on, let's do it. We got another message, or is that it? Okay. Let's do it. And this is no good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. Okay. Very important. What is that? Is that a hooker walking down a hallway? More cards with really dumb pictures on them. But that's what makes it fun. All right, so yes, there are good ones out there. What you put your focus on determines your reality, single Capricorns, okay? And fear and loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay with being with yourself. Word, man, I'm telling you, there are so many people that do that. Pay attention, Capricorn. Ouch. All right. Let's get another new deck, the Dead Inside deck. These are funny cards. I'm just going to call it the Skull deck. I don't like saying the Dead Inside deck, you know? Because it's not true. It's just funny. All right. Your soul left the meeting. Disconnection and existential dread. Yeah, let's not be emo this weekend, okay? I mean, even your soul left. Bring it on back. And that's how you ground, all right? So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. Because again, we keep it light. You know? You didn't stack them, Jeff. So, focus on joy and stability. Again, that goes along with the weekly message that I've been given. So you got an opportunity here to really get yourself feet in the ground, put the effort into relationships, or put the effort in getting out, okay? Now, closing message, Capricorn, this weekend is you're being shady. Disappointed in you. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. That's Sun and Uranus, Capricorn. You have been warned. All right. You want justice? Focus on joy and stability. All right, Capricorn. That is going to be it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. And be safe this weekend. Have fun. There's a big thing of getting out of your stuck energy and having a good balanced diet of abundance, achievement, and staying focused, okay? And sunlight and feet on the ground. All right, Capricorn? I love you all. Have a good one. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. Boom skis, and it's Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to the freaking weekend. Let's do it. How are you faring this weekend? Hope you're going to do something fun. The weather's a little iffy here in Western New York, so I'm gonna try to make the best of it. That's all you can do, you know? That's all you can do. Sometimes Memorial Day is a dice roll, especially up here in Western New York. You know, it's just... And I remember being a kid, and sometimes the Memorial Days were fucking freezing and really windy. You know, I remember my grandparents always used to throw a huge shindig, and one year they had it at right next to the lake, because we were right next to Lake Erie, and oh my God, it was horrible. But they, you know, they're Italians. They still pressed on. All right, Cancer. Let's see, what do we have? All right, okay. All right, listen, you. Cancer, this is your prescription for the weekend. Number one, get out of your stuck mentality that you had all week. It's time to let go of your burdens. Just let the burdens of the week go, okay? Just let it go. Even if you're carrying a lot of shit, let it go this weekend. Make some plans, okay? Make plans. Page of Cups is giving you an opportunity to get some fresh air, to get out of your stuck energy. And the Chariot shows it being successful. All right, so very good. I like it. Let's get some oracles for you. Let's get some oracles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, get out of your, feeling alone. Well, then go and do something, you know? Eight of Swords, helpless and hopeless. Okay, yeah, well, you know exactly what we have to let go of here with the Ten of Wands. The Two of Wands is make some plans. Page of Cups is get out there. You got an opportunity and coming together. Again, you don't do this alone. Maybe you could, but the Chariot and the Two of Cups, fucking great. Okay, very good. Page of Cups, you take the offer. Things come together. Again, maybe it's a couple thing. Maybe it's a couples thing for you, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, there shows some indecision here and some confusion. So that's another thing you got to let go of. So let's see. We got confusion and indecision. We've got being stuck in something, the fear of failure and being alone, and helpless and hopeless. Jesus Christ. Emo mode on. let it go. The 10 of Wands, releasing. Look at all those wands you're carrying, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. The 10 of Wands says you got 5 more, but we're not going down that road. Just make some plans, go out and have some fun. Get on the dance floor, grab yourself a partner, boy or girl, it doesn't matter, you're hot. You know what I'm saying? All right. Have some fun. All right, let's see. New messages. This is from the Singles and Oracles, Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. New deck. And it says to attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Cancer, you know you can be like that. But you know what? See, I don't know. Sometimes I like the neediness, and then sometimes I don't. So maybe your partner is just like, all right, too much attachment. Let's have some space. But I see this coming together, actually. You know what I mean? Maybe you're being with the right people. Okay, so let's get the Skulls deck. This is a little funny deck. Because, we got to keep it light on the weekend. You can get the seriousness of the readings with the midweek reset, okay? That's the daddy right there, okay? This is like the little kid. Almost like the, it could either be, the first child, middle child, however it resonates with you. All right, this is dodging growth like it's homework. Fear of change, comfort zone. Yeah, Cancer, you got a healing opportunity here to stop fucking bed rotting. And I hate that fucking word because it's just fucking, that's what everybody decides to do these days. Like, oh, it's so cool. Yeah, I sat in bed rotted. Fuck off. Get out of bed and go do something. All right? Man, that just pissed me off. Okay, let's get a closing message for you. I mean, seriously, fucking, that's the new thing. I'm gonna just go and stay home and bed rot. Fuck off. Go do something. You know what I mean? Go for a fucking walk. All right. I said what I said. I have spoken. All right, closing message for you, Cancer. You think someone is lying. Oh, they are. Lightning bolt. That electric energy could be finding some shit out. Don't let that get you down. Get out and have some fun because this looks too good to fucking pass up. All right, Cancer? That's going to do it for you and this weekend. Listen, you have a great weekend. You don't need to be attached to anything. You're too attached to the fucking phone, your comfort zone, video games, whatever the fuck it is. Get outside, go do something. Plant a garden. Put some flowers in a pot. Do something. Go next to the lake and meditate. Just sit there. That's your HD 24. It's the screen is huge. It's endless. Go out there and watch that. All right? Cancer, let's take you off the board. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see who's next. All right, it's Gemini. Gemini, welcome. Happy birthday. Are you celebrating your birthday this weekend, Gemini? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. You say it's your birthday. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's my birthday too in July. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's Memorial Day. You better have a fucking good time. Let's get your vibe. Stop singing. The fuck. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my lord, look at that. Well, well, well. Gemini. Oh, the Queen of Wands said, the Queen of Cups says, go with the flow this weekend. And I'm gonna tell you why. You got 2 aces, bitch. You got 2 aces, not 1, but 2. Ace of Swords. Communication coming in. Maybe an invitation. Maybe a new way of looking at things. That epiphany with the sun conjuncting Uranus in your sign. Hell yeah. Ace of Cups. Maybe it's a time for you to open up to a relationship, Gemini. Beautiful timing, I would say. I'll shit my pants if the Wheel of Fortune card comes out, okay? But this could be a good time to go with the flow and do some self-care, maybe. Let's get your oracles. Let's get them. Go get them, boys. All right. Yeah, rest and reconsider. So there's a reinforcement right there. You're resilient, okay? And change your focus. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is showing that too. All right. And going with the flow. Maybe you don't need to go all racy. Maybe it's just, grill on the grill for yourself. Make yourself some, some of that instant pasta salad. Sometimes that's really good. What is it? Suddenly salad? And whip it up and just be like, yay, happy Memorial Day. Put your flags out. Get outside, definitely. There's an outside kind of thing to this. Get outside and ground. Again, that's what I said in the midweek reset. So, that electric energy that is coursing through your energy field right now needs attention. It needs to discharge. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Now we got 3 aces. Lucky bitch. All right. We got anxiety and not even looking at an opportunity to kind of let this go. Another 9. Okay. Pay attention to that. Number 9. Ace of Wands is great energy. I mean, look, you got 3 aces here, guys. And 2 knights. Action. Take action. Say something. Do something. Communicate. Tell your other person, listen, this is what we're doing, okay? We're going out. We're not sitting here. Again, you got decisions. Go, explore, go with the flow. And the 6 of Wands says anything you do this weekend is going to be successful. So that's all you have to fucking figure out, okay? All right, let's get the new deck. Singles and Relationships Oracle. We're using this exclusively on the freaking weekend show. So special. They're new and they kind of stink. I mean, they just have a weird, that printing smell. Yeah. I hope they're not forever chemicals in there. Okay, very telling. Not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. A lot of you may be having a serious discussion with your other half this weekend, and this would be a good time to do it. It's time to change that. You got an opportunity to, okay? All right, let's get the Skulls deck. This is sometimes funny, sometimes ironic, Okay. All right, first one is invited but not wanted. Exclusion, misfit, emotional distance, oops, double booked. And, you're worried about, it's just, don't worry about it. Don't be so awkward, too. That's another thing. And not talking is another thing. And then we have this, Gemini. This is you. This is you in a nutshell. Overthinking hour, racing thoughts, insomnia, and you're in some loops. Not this weekend. You need to change that. Go with the flow. You got opportunities, actually 3 of them coming in, or multiple. I mean, I'm telling you, do it. Say the thing. Be the thing. Do the thing. Change your fucking focus. Have fun. You got an opportunity here to kind of take care of this, especially the anxiety, All right, Gemini, your closing message for this weekend is simply love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Get some, give some. That's my motto every weekend. It'll cheer your ass up. That's right. You won't be overthinking in any loops once you have a good old roll in the hay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we're honest here, okay? All right, Gemini, happy fucking birthday to ya. It's your season. Utilize it, okay? That's gonna do it for your freaking weekend. I love you all. Please be safe this weekend. Do some talking. Maybe not so much, but at least getting things off your chest. I mean, three aces in a reading. Come on. Lucky number 3s, you know what I'm saying? Change your focus, y'all. Okay, Gemini, I love you. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. Virgo. Welcome, Virgo, to your freaking weekend. Let's get some messages for you. You may be asking yourself, what's that motherfucker on? You know what it's called? Life. You know what it's called? That winter isn't here. That there's no fucking chance. Although, you know what? I better not say that because right now it's pretty brisk outside. But the sun is out and I am up. Is that it? Okay. All right, Virgo. Very clear message here. All right. The star. This is basically the universe's way of telling you close your eyes, blow out the candles, and make a wish. This also shows you moving towards healing. Get outside. These are both cards that are outdoors. And that tells me get outside, get out, get some outdoor, maybe go for a walk. 20 minutes is more than enough to be effective in your life, to see some results. You know what I'm saying? And I, like I said in the midweek reset, your homework was to find things that bring you joy and release what doesn't. Get some sunlight. I don't care if you burn. You just don't. You need only 10, 15 minutes, you know, and ground. Now, you can do all this by going out for a walk. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Moving on. So good. Do that healing. Moving on from this situation. Moving on to much more better opportunities. And there's an opportunity here. Don't turn your back on it. So there's an opportunity to heal. There's an opportunity. Maybe somebody's going to offer, hey, come on down. We're having a shindig. You know what I mean? It'll be good for you. Knight of Wands is taking action, doing something different. And everybody's readings have kind of been that way. Nine of Cups. I love that. Nine of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, again, you may be having to make some decisions this weekend. Decide to move on, okay? You're strong enough for this. Another 8. And the 9 of Cups says wish fulfillment. Just don't turn your back on an opportunity for it. All right, we've got the new deck, Singles and Relationship Oracle. And we're going to use this exclusively for the freaking weekend from now on. Let's call it the summer edition, shall we? And yeah, we're going to switch up decks once in a while, so especially if they catch my eye when I'm watching the YouTube or something. All right. Virgo, your first message from the new deck is too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and keep the passion ignited. Okay. Yeah. And I know a couple Virgos out there that are like that. And I'm like, time to change your mindset. And fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. See, being too passive, maybe you don't like to be touched, and that doesn't mean that like if somebody touches you in Walmart, I'm just saying, ease into that. It's a trust issue more than anything else, than a texture issue. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get the closing. Oh, no. We got to get the skull messages. Look at me jumping ahead. These are pretty cool. I like these. Again, it's a different spin. You know what I mean? Oh, see, yeah, look at, maybe this is it. Overstimulated in public. Noise, panic, sensory bombardment. Okay, so go do something that doesn't have that. Again, nature. If you're overstimulated in nature, honey, you need to get out more. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get a closing message for you, Virgo. I say beach setting. I say, Okay, closing message for you this weekend, Virgo, is whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Like, I think I'm going to go to Times Square for Memorial Day weekend. Now is not the fucking time. All right, so again, don't turn your back on an opportunity to kind of simplify things because you may be overstimulated. All this Gemini energy could absolutely kind of put you in that. So keep yourself out of situations that are going to do that. And don't choose them just because you're trying to please somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Virgo, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Listen, you have a good one. Don't get overstimulated. If I see anybody like that in a store, I know that's a Virgo and they didn't listen to my reading. All right, so Virgo, happy weekend for you. I hope it's wonderful. You got an opportunity to heal and to make your dreams come true and all of that. So I love you. Have a great weekend. Let's see who's next. And it's Aries. Aries, welcome. Let's put you on the board. Thank you. To the freaking weekend. Welcome, Aries. Let's see what the vibe is. Well, we got to take that card, right? We got to take that card. Okay. Let's see what the vibe is for you, Aries. Now that all those planets moved out of your sign, you're like, whew, you know what I'm saying? So let's see how things are going to square up for you. Oh, hell. All right, first of all, Aries. Five of Wands. Stay out of the fucking drama. You don't need to compete. You know, you don't need to vie for anybody's attention. The Page of Cups is actually an invitation coming in here, but don't be invited into the drama, okay? Three of Cups is celebrating. All right, so very good. Very good. Again, all these cards are outdoors, so pay attention to that. Get outside. Remember, in the midweek reset, I told y'all, find things that bring you joy. You don't have to fight for them either. Let go of things that are drama-based and get out there and have some fun. Get yourself a nice pair of hip waders and a beautiful umbrella. Get out there and blow your shell. Again, maybe getting near water, something like that. Get outside, you know? Oh, wow, the Three of Cups again. All right, okay. All right, okay. But we got the Devil here. See, yeah, we got the Devil here kind of tempting you. Come on, just stir up some shit. Stir up some shit. Three of Cups, again. Friends, groups, all of that. Solar plexus, feeling good. Three. Oh, yeah, 333. Let's put that on the board. So this weekend, your numbers are 333. It's all about growth, creativity, and you are divinely supported. So go with the flow. Again, get out of this drama shit. I don't know. It's drama, man. Drama. That's all I see is drama. Don't get involved in it. And don't stir the pot either. You know, it seems like two factions of friends. And it seems like maybe you have to choose. Choose nobody then. Don't make them do that. Oh my God, look it. Oh my God. Wow. Three of Cups again, and an opportunity coming in, maybe through a friend or something like that with relationships. And the Four of Wands, this is party down. Aries, have a good time. Do some stuff around the home. Maybe you got visitors coming in. Maybe you're getting a creativity spurt, you know. But it's a good time. Be out there with some people. Don't isolate yourself. You know, don't be just don't do it. All right, new messages from the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. And this is not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Yeah, that may be the drama. Okay, maybe that's the Devil. You know, put on this mask. It's better. Fear of cheating? Come on. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Yeah, so, maybe that brings some drama on. Don't do that. But don't listen to shit that people are saying either. You know what I mean? I don't know. Aries, there's a lot there. All right, let's get another new deck, the Skulls deck. Ooh, did you hear the way that? It sounded like a pop. Okay. This is made the list, ignored the list. Guilt, avoidance, and shutdown. Uh-oh. Maybe it's time to get to that list. Maybe a lot of friends will help you out. Something like that. I don't know. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Lots to unpack here this weekend, but it's all about growth, creativity, and divine support. All right, let's get a closing message for you, lovies. Oh. Yeah, two. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? All right, there we go. Closing message, Aries, for this weekend. They broke your heart. Fuck them. That's right. And that's the attitude you got to adopt instead of putting on a mask. But don't get involved with the drama. I'm telling you, there's a potential here for drama. All right, Aries, listen. Focus on being creative. Go out there. I mean, it does look like a time of celebrating and being around other people. Maybe you need that right now, so do that, okay? So, Aries, have yourself a lovely little weekend. Be safe and be kind. Again, that's great energy. Do some stuff around the home. It'll make you feel great, okay? Get outside, too. All right, Aries, I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who is next. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's Scorpio. Scorpio won the fight there. Welcome, Scorpio, to your freaking weekend. I hope it's a good one for you, Scorpio. Lots of electric energy in the air, I will say. Excitable, maybe is the word. Maybe a little ungrounded. So, Scorpio, get some grounding, okay? Make it a part of your routine this weekend. Get outside and have some fun. Hopefully it's nice out, you know? Hopefully. All right, let's see what we got. Is that it? Yes. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like this. It's an end with the death card to not putting our time and focus into getting things done. So you guys can literally be doing some gardening this weekend. I highly suggest that. That is me, minus the boots. And the overhauls, actually. And that funny fucking hat. But no, really, I mean, this is what I plan on doing this weekend. Yeah, it's going to be cold and rainy, but I got sunflowers to plant. I'm planning on bordering my walls with, my yard with sunflower walls. So, yeah, weird. But put your time and focus into things that pay off. It's an end to not doing that. So put the work in this weekend and kind of trust your gut with the King of Pentacles, ground yourself, but stay steady on the course. I guess that's what it is. And don't worry about the endings. The endings are necessary. That it's important for you to focus on this stuff, okay? Maybe you get inspired to do things. Very important that you do that. Yeah, Two of Swords, refusing to see. That we just need to kind of we just got to go with the flow this weekend with just breathe, the Four of Swords, putting things to rest. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so be aware of that. What's going on here? Why did that all of a sudden spike? All right, well, we'll see. I don't know what's going on with that. It better not have been doing it the whole time I'm doing readings. All right, so let's move on. So again, Two of Swords, refusing to see that the old way of doing things don't work. That's a big message for you guys too. What the hell? All right, Three of Wands wants to come out. So something you've been waiting for finally happens. Yeah, we got this stuck energy here. For some of you, you're refusing to see maybe that, you're still got some pain that you need to work on because it gets you stuck in a perspective. This could be the window you've been waiting for to kind of heal some stuff with a relationship, okay? Feet on the ground, practical approach, just breathe. I think a lot of you Scorpios need some time working out your relationships. Singles and relationship oracle deck. We got a new one. So let's try this. Let's see. Yeah. This may be the whole crux of it, Scorpio. Unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone if you're single. But if you're in a relationship, I'm sure your partner can agree that, yeah, this being unsocial is not good. We need some company. We need some other souls around us. And it's time to do that. And look, go on a hike, man. Get out there. Get out there. Go on an adventure. Okay? We're going to use the Skulls deck. That replaces the What's the Vibe deck. You know, and it really isn't replacing it. For this reading, it is. You know, like, again, I just don't lay them all out. My guides, my, spirit tells me, okay, well, we're doing this one. Okay? Okay. And here we are. And this one is blocked as fuck. You've been blocked. Cut off, disbelief, avoidance. Okay, listen. The big thing is avoidance. Okay, disbelief, refusing to see. That's been in... so far, all of these keywords have already been in the reading. And cut off from society. Get out there. You need to foster your relationships more. Okay, so let's get a closing message for you, Scorpio. And see. So again, you just gotta trust your gut. All right. Closing message for you, Scorpio, is this weekend. Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot sec. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Anything that's called that definitely will. Instead, eat some yummy shit like bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Absolutely, Scorpio. You gotta get out there and you gotta get some. That's the way it's gonna go for this weekend. All right, listen, have a good one. Get some rest. Just breathe through the weekend. Stay the course. Get some shit done. Work on your relationships. Go out and meet people. Have fun. Show people that, yes, you're still alive and you can have a good time. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. And it's Libra. Oh. Welcome, Libra, to your freaking weekend. Let's get the vibe for you. My indecisive little viewers. Are you deciding what to do this weekend, Libra? Maybe this reading will help. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's begin. So glad you're here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Tiger. All right. Ooh, okay. All right, the Judgment card. Bitch, what you doing? Let go of your judgments and judgments of others. Fuck that. The Queen of Pentacles is take care of you, boo. Do something. Again, get outside, ground. You got this. Queen of Pentacles just makes things happen. Sits very, looks over all they survey. It doesn't pass judgment, okay? Again, the judgment, I think, is stopping you from really enjoying yourself this weekend. And the Ace of Cups, a new opportunity in love if you're single. A new opportunity for some self-care. Okay? Whether you're single or not. Let's get some oracles for you. Let's get some oracles. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Yeah. Big time. Okay, so heal. Yep. It's a weekend of self-care, releasing the judgments. Okay. Seek the truth with the 7 of Swords. Don't be deceived. Heal that again. Let all this go. Work on you, boo. Take the lead. Take your power back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And to the Lovers card. Work on what matters is your relationships with yourself and others. Absolutely. I don't know why that looks uneven when I do that. I don't know. Is my screen out of sorts? Sometimes it does that. The camera will move by itself. Nope, I'm level. So what the hell's going on here? Maybe it's because I'm left-handed. I place everything kind of crooked into the left. I don't know. I always blame it on being left-handed. But this looks good to really heal the part of yourself that refuses to move on from whatever this is. And it's really working, putting the time and effort into your relationships that mean the most. Speaking of relationships, let's go ahead and hit it. Let's see what's going on. The World, maybe doing some traveling. Standing your ground, another 7. So this is putting up some boundaries, especially with yourself. That helps. Having faith this weekend that things will work out with your relationship. Of course they will. This could also indicate a sacred relationship, a kindred one. The world is completing a cycle here. Good. You're healing. That's what you want to do, is complete the cycle. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, one of the fixed signs. But again, this is kind of fixing your relationships. Okay? And healing them. You're healing them by, I want to say you're fixing them by healing them. I don't want you to say that you can fix them, because you don't fix them, you heal them. So this is a new deck, Singles and Relationship Oracle. Let's go ahead and look at that. So this is very good. This is very good. You just put the work in and have faith that it'll turn out, because why? You're putting the effort into it, and it pays off. And you're letting go of so much, okay? All right, very interesting. Libra is the first message, is holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. God damn. There it is, Libra. There it is. Oh, but wait, there's more. Love is the answer. Not that suit. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Okay. Shine a song. I don't know why we have this guy there. I don't understand what that's supposed to be. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Oh, maybe because that person looks independent because he's got a very loud suit. I like the shirt and the tie, but the suit is just like... All right, but anyway, love's the answer, y'all. That's all it is. Love is the answer. Shine a song. Shine on me. Love is the energy. I love that song. I used to love that song when I was a kid. So stop holding on. Break the chains that bind you this weekend. You can do it. Okay? All right, Libra. Another message is over-explaining everything. Maybe there's some anxiety involved with that. Insecurity and rambling. Maybe that's what you do. I know I do that sometimes. I over-explain. Maybe because I just feel like I got to make sure you understand. And sometimes they understand clearly. Love's the answer. All right? So, let's get a closing message. So this is really good. You can really make some headway here on releasing stuff that you're holding on to, Love it. Closing message for you, Libra, for this weekend is eat your fucking vegetables. Oh. Why? Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Yes, that's right. That's right. Get outside. Grill. Eat some beef. Not hot dogs. No hot dogs will be eaten. No weenie roasts for me this weekend. Okay, Libra, that's going to do it for your freaking weekend. Listen, I love you all. Get out and do something, just don't hold on to anything. Let it go. You're better than that. Again, the energy is you're the better person. And when you really focus and work on your relationships, and some of you could be meeting somebody this weekend. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, Libra, so open up to it. Listen, thank you for watching. I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who's next. Who's next? And it's Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, to your freaking weekend. Let's see what's in the cards for you. Let's get the vibe for Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. Boys and girls and everything on the spectrum. Let's go. Ooh, okay. All right, now, all these cards are face down, Taurus, except for this one. And in my practice, it says, focus on that. Don't be foolish. This is a reset this weekend. You could be feeling that energy. Maybe your Taurus season for you has been lovely, okay? Wow. And wow, I love the Magician here too. I'm going to put that right there. The Magician, create your reality this weekend. Don't listen to self-deceptive thoughts or self-deceptive people. Again, the warning is don't be foolish. I always add don't be foolish to. Don't be foolish to believing the bullshit in your head or other people's bullshit. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled to think that you don't create your reality based on what you put your focus on. Don't be fooled to know that there is always something there to learn, and this is what you need to do. Maybe you're doing that. You're just doing yard things this weekend. And Two of Cups, maybe you're doing it not alone, but together. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't be foolish to take an opportunity here for singles to put yourself out there and mingle. You could create that relationship right now. We got that sun making a conjunction to Uranus, and that could be that electric energy that you need to meet the one. Don't be foolish to think that there isn't one. Oh, Jeff, there isn't a one. You know what? I used to think that too. And guess what? I was wrong. I haven't met him yet. But I know they're out there. All right, yeah, Three of Swords is sadness and isolation. Yeah, don't be foolish to sit in that. In fact, go out and sacral chakra is joy. Sacral chakra is also your pleasure. What brings you pleasure as well as joy. And it could be releasing something from childhood also. Don't be foolish by focusing on this. Focus on joy and what brings you joy, okay? Maybe your relationship, something like that. Again, create the weekend you want. Do it. Without abandon, you know? Let's look at relationships. Oh, hell. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, fear of failure, deceptive energy. Let it go, okay? And the Three of Wands is something you've been waiting for, so open up to it. Move towards that instead of sitting in that, okay? Don't be foolish. It's coming. So if singles, you're like, well, where's my boyfriend or girlfriend, Jeff? Well, do you believe that they're out there? Well, I don't know. The dating pool has piss in it. Well, oh, no wonder. All right, we're going to get a message from our new deck, Singles in Relationship Oracle deck, exclusively here on the freaking weekend. And let's see what they got to say. Excuses. Damn. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work out. Oh, now. You heard it here first. You heard. I was just saying that, basically. I was just saying that. All right. Let's get another oracle from the new deck. This is the Skulls deck. Well, that's what I call it. And it's funny. Some of the messages are kind of blatantly obvious. Okay. Message for you is Taurus. Oh, shit. Trying not to lose it. Tension, suppression, rage, and pressure. Don't be foolish. Release this pressure. Okay? Get out there and ground, Taurus. Don't hold that shit in. Get rid of that rage. You know, do some extensive exercise or some yard work that gets that rage out. You know what I mean? Don't take it out on the person you love unless they're the cause of it, you know? And if they deserve it, well, let Vesuvius blow. But yeah, you definitely need some tension release. And this could also be the pleasure thing. So, you know, maybe it's TMI, but you need to get some. So take care of that, will ya? All right, don't be foolish. Take care of it. Everybody wants some. Taurus wants some too. Ooh, yeah. All right, closing message for you, Taurus, is shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. That'll help here. Again, it's a good time to let all that go. It's to focus on it and create the reality you want, especially this weekend. Okay, so Taurus, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, be safe this weekend. Stop making excuses. Open yourself up if you're single to a beautiful relationship. They're out there for you. They're already out there. You just have to align to it. Don't be foolish, but this is a great card. Don't be foolish. You can create a beautiful weekend and the start of a beautiful life, actually. You know? Word. All right. Taurus, love you all, but you gotta go. Thank you for watching, and let's see who's next. And it's, yes, sir, the one and only Leo in the house. Leo in his house. Leo in the house. Thank you, Leo, for being here. Fellow kings and queens, let's get the vibe for us this weekend. Now, I have specific things in mind I want to do this weekend and I'd like to accomplish and like to be open to. So let's see what the cards are going to say for us. And I'll let you know if it's anywhere accurate. And of course, I'll absolutely be truthful about it, because why would I lie? Would I lie to you? All right. All right, how do I? Okay. Yeah, I knew that had to go there. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups, Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, listen. Okay. First of all, don't turn your back on an opportunity here that's available to you. It almost seems like the universe is giving you an opportunity this weekend. Please take it. Don't worry about if anyone's going to judge you. So wear what you want, do what you want, say what you want. You know what I mean? Don't judge yourself either. You have a great opportunity with the Nine of Pentacles to really feel it this weekend. Be in the feels and manifest what you want. You're deserving of it, And that's going to be me battling with the birds and planting some sunflowers. There's an opportunity here to ground. Don't turn your back on it. Again, there may be an opportunity to do something this weekend. Don't turn your back on it. What makes you happy? Do what makes you happy and secure. And don't let anybody tell you how to live your life. Again, there's that. Yeah, go with the flow. Let the universe tell you what you're going to do this weekend. And nurture. Yeah. Take your power back. Feel empowered. Work on yourself. Ground. Get out in nature. Nature equals nurture. Okay? So definitely stuff outside. Hoping the weather is nice, because that looks like our forecast for this weekend, for this Memorial Day weekend. But we'll see. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, we're blinded. There's an opportunity here. We're not really looking at it. Be open to it. You're stuck in your thoughts. Another 7 is saying, listen, stand your ground. To hell with that. Focus on wish fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles, and these 3 cards right here are really telling you to listen. As far as relationship goes, just put it out there. You know what I mean? Put up the boundaries of self-judgment or somebody else's judgment. I'm telling you, there's maybe 1 or 2 opportunities coming your way here this weekend, Leo. Open up to them, okay? All right, we got new messages from a new deck. Singles and Relationship Oracle. So let's take a look at it. And it's past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. There it is right there. There's an opportunity here to release some past trauma. And this weekend could be the weekend to do it. And holy shit, do you feel better because of it. All right, let's keep moving on. We got the Skulls deck here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Said yes when you meant hell no. Sure, sounds great. Resentment, self-betrayal. Again, there's an opportunity here, all right? But if it's not in your wheelhouse, don't do it. There's nothing here that's saying take a risk. There's not saying agree to something that you don't want to do. If it doesn't nurture you, if it doesn't jive with you, if it's not in your vibe, you can say no. Because there may be some shit. I said yes, and now I'm stuck doing this. I've done that plenty of times. All right, so let's get a closing message for us Leos and see what the hell is going on here. And I can relate to this, absolutely. And past trauma, I really need to let go of that. I really need to let go of that. Because I'm really stuck in it, and I see the opportunity here. When you see that, there's 2 opportunities to let 2 things go for you this weekend. That's going to make you feel fantastic. All right, fellow kings and queens, your closing message for this weekend is some good shit is about to happen. Well, goddamn, it's about time. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Wow, wow. There it is, Leo. Okay, so that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Listen, if you got shit to do, then maybe the offer isn't there. I don't know. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta stand your ground. There may be an offer there that really just doesn't jive with you. Don't judge it. Just kind of go with the flow. That's basically how we're gonna tame this one, okay? All right, Leo, let's take you off the board. I love you, not. We just gotta move on, okay? Let's see who's next, and it's Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your freaking weekend. Let's do it. Wow. Messages just flying. I'm telling you, that Gemini energy kicked in. Like yesterday, the sun moved into Gemini. Yesterday, I was irritated as fuck. You know what I mean? And to tell you the truth, these days, because I'm constantly in this vibe, you know, I do this for a living, so I have to keep that vibe up. And I do process my shit, but yesterday that's the first time I've been irritated in a long time. And I was irritated with everything, people, driving, weather. The weather pissed me off. I was so mad at the weather. Like how can you do that? You know, like my son, when he was younger, he used to, when it was really windy, he would be like, hey, stop blowing. And I'm like, you're actually yelling at the sky? Well, guess what? How times have changed. And yesterday I was yelling at the sky. All right, so, wow, look at this. 2 7s and a 10. All right. 7 of Wands is stand your ground. Boundaries this weekend. Okay? 7 of Pentacles is put your time and effort into things that pay off. And the 10 of Cups shows just being with your family. The love is real. Put your time and effort into that. Okay? The 7s already are telling me that there's some kind of spiritual lesson that you can learn this weekend. But the 10 of Cups shows a great weekend. Make it a great weekend. We don't sit around and wait for it. We make it a great weekend. Okay? And I have to really hammer that message in for you this weekend, Pisces, okay? So, all right, ooh, yeah, absolutely nurture yourself. Get out there and ground, yes. The boundaries are also reinforced by the throat chakra. Tell people that you love them. Tell people that you don't. You know what I mean? You gotta speak your truth here. You gotta put the time and the effort in to this kind of chicanery, okay? So be aware of that. But put the time and effort into creating, again, just a beautiful time, okay? Which can lead to a beautiful life. Okay. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress are out together. God damn, that's beautiful energy. That's beautiful energy. Again, you got a great time here to establish boundaries and nurture your relationship. Everything beautiful. And then what we have is the Magician. Yeah, create the life you want, guys. Pisces, boys and girls, create the life you want. Start now by empowering yourself and putting up boundaries. I only allow this certain energy in. The rest can go fuck off. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. But when the Emperor and the Empress come out, that's a very significant relationship. That can mean marriage. That can be just a very good time together. But again, do things that nurture you, not that drain you this weekend, all right? Maybe getting some things done around the house together that just have been neglected, something of that ilk. All right, does anybody use ilk anymore? Okay, new messages from the Singles and Relationship Oracle. Let's see. Being cold. You seem unapproachable because you're aloof. Try being more friendly. Yeah. Wow, I got deja vu right there. I've never had this card before, but I swear to God. I don't know. That's weird. I'm having a moment here, guys. All right. Being needy. Maybe you're having one too. Being needy. Oh, hell. What the hell's that all about? Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Huh? Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Okay. Maybe that's the boundaries you need. I don't know. That message is kind of weird. Well, all right, let's move on. Maybe you understand it. I don't. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Okay. All right. More messages coming in. Toxic but familiar. Pattern, attachment, comfort, and pain. Oh, pay attention to that. The whistle's going off. Yeah, let's not get comfortable in the familiar. That's toxic. You know what I mean? Let's do something different. Now I kind of see that being needy thing. All right, what's this? Vanished while meditating. Mind fog. Awareness collapse. Interesting. Wow. Pisces, you can really be susceptible to that mind fog. So again, put up boundaries, nurture yourself. Maybe you got to diffuse your energy. And it involves speaking, so maybe it's just having a talk. All right, closing message for you is, okay, Pisces, this weekend, detox, period. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Okay, I can definitely see that. We don't need this in our lives anymore. You know what I mean? And you could be doing that with relationships, places, things, all of that. All right? Okay, I see that happening. You're making space. You're creating better space. All right. Listen, Pisces, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Listen, be safe. Have fun. Go do some things. You don't need to find it. Go do some things that bring you joy, that bring happiness, sunshine and rainbows. Make sure you get some sun and you ground. That's very important. All right. Pisces, I love you all. Have a great weekend. I'm going to take you off the board and let's see who's next. Oh, this is the last one. It's the last one. Last but not least is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, have you been last for the last few readings? Well, at least we have timestamps. So how you doing, Sagittarius? Let's get your energy. Let's get the vibe for you. Let's do it. Okay, what do we have this weekend? Oh, wow, look at that. Just all came right out, just like that. All these cards are face down except for this one. The Queen of Pentacles is do something creative. Do something that makes you feel good. Get outside and ground. I've said that a lot this week and weekend. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. The King of Swords cuts all cords, speaks their truth. I kind of see you looking at the big picture here, Sag, this weekend, and it looks good. The Queen of Pentacles is feet on the ground, though. Practical approach. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. An offer here. Beautiful. Slow and steady wins the race, though. You see, I use these cards so much, I abuse them. Look, I had to tape it up. Keep it classy. But yeah, this is... You got an opportunity here, maybe to go on an adventure, maybe a new job, all the pentacles here. Maybe you're putting it out to the universe that maybe you're doing some planting. Again, outdoorsy things. It's all there. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. You're doing it all. Could be an opportunity coming in this weekend for you too. Yeah, getting out of the stuck mentality from the week, definitely. Maybe you're having an epiphany this weekend. That's that Sun to Uranus contact right there this weekend. Absolutely. You know, and dedicated effort. You're working on what pays off. Maybe learning a new skill. I see painting here for a lot of you. Maybe you're redecorating, something of that. Beautiful opportunity. But don't try to rush through everything. Don't feel like you got to get it done all in one weekend. Maybe you want to, but go slow, okay? Take your time, but hurry up. All right, let's get love and relationships. Ooh. Keep those. Okay, yeah, All right, so no more holding back. Let's let it go. let's let it go. That's what's got us stuck. Okay, have faith that this will work out. Knight of Cups brings an opportunity to maybe heal some relationships, work on some relationships, maybe traveling this weekend. But the world is your oyster. You don't need to figure it out all at once. I have to keep saying that to you guys. But this is also some closure. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. So yeah, the fixed signs. Let's get a message from our new deck, the Singles and Relationship Oracle, and see what they have for you, Sag. So again, have faith. Don't hold on to any of this shit. You know what I mean? Interesting. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. Yeah, communication is important. Definitely. And it works out. You're fearful that it won't, and I'm telling you different, all right? The conversation needs to be had this weekend. And unsocial. You need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone. If you're single, that's right. Even if you're not, you still need to get out and meet some people. Stop being so unsocial, antisocial, okay? You need this. Your people, your group, go out and meet some, okay? Pay attention to the alarm there, the siren. All right, let's get the other new deck I have. Interesting, Sag. You knew, you ignored it. Uh-oh. You didn't follow your intuition. You got to follow your intuition. Ignorance, I'm keeping a blind eye to it. And self-betrayal. Okay, again, we need to get over that. And the Ten of Swords is showing that this could be a great time for you to heal. So use that time. You know what I mean? And then boom, you might meet somebody. There's 2 offers coming in this weekend too. Take them both. Why not? You deserve it. All right. So let's get a closing message for you and see what we have. Let's see. What do we have? Closing message for Sagittarius. Just one, please. That would be nice. Just one. Okay. When they're stubborn like that, that's what I gotta do. So don't miss, so you dismiss the red flags. You got yourself stuck in that mentality. It's time to get yourself out of it. All right? Mistakes were made. It's okay. They're lessons learned. But you've alienated yourself. Now you're putting in the work to getting some shit done. And I'm telling you, open up to the opportunities. There it is, right there. Okay. Sag, closing message for you this weekend is fuck fear. That's right. It'll lie to your face. Okay. And that may be what you are stuck in this weekend, but this time you can liberate it. All of a sudden, the message comes through, an epiphany happens. Maybe another piece to the puzzle that you can finally solve. Sag, that's incredible energy. All right. That is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that is going to do it for the whole freaking weekend. So listen, be safe, everybody. Have fun. Again, your homework is this. Go out and do things that bring you joy, whatever it is, as long as it's healthy, of course. Number 2, get some sun. There's going to be sun. There always is. Get some. You need it. It's essential. Google that shit. Okay? And number 3, ground. Feet on the ground. Shoes, socks off. In the grass. Laying in the grass. Do you know that I ground and lay in the grass so much in the summertime that when the neighbors, because I'm like literally, akimbo out on the grass, that all they do now is go, Jeff, and I just lift my arm up so they know that I'm not dead in the yard. I'm not kidding. I'm not making that shit up. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Again, this is the unofficial launch to the summer, so let's do it. Okay? And do work on your shit. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.